Hello and welcome back to another installment of talking about dolls, even though I'm not a doll channel. So if you've seen the previous installation of this video, I talked about sort of horror-themed fashion dolls that were exclusively just based off horror characters. And I got a lot of awesome comments from the people on the internet telling me about other dolls I sort of missed that are less like horror specific and more just like Halloween costume party themed. So I thought it'd be fun today to sit down again and sort of look through them. This is inspired by videos I saw on TikTok. I'll put up the person here. They did a video on all the Halloween Barbies. I saw that, I thought it was cool, and it really inspired me to get moving on this. So let's get into it. We're gonna start off with the Halloween exclusive Barbie dolls. A lot of these are like Target exclusives. And we had Target in Canada for like 2 months and then they left, so I never got to experience this. And they're really cool and I love Halloween, and I wish I had had a Halloween Barbie when I was little, but I didn't. So we're starting out in 1997 with a Target exclusive Halloween Fun Barbie and Kelly set. It is so cute. Barbie's in like leggings and like a Halloween crew neck that I wish I had. And she's obviously helping her little sister Kelly go trick-or-treating. She's dressed as a little pumpkin. I think that's like just the most stereotypical like kid that's too young to choose their Halloween costume. I feel like everyone at some point in their lives has been dressed up as a pumpkin. It's just so, it's so cute, and Barbie's got like an orange headband. I love the outfit. I love the fit. I wish that sweater was real because I would wear that year round. I'm a year-round Halloween household person, and it's so cute, and the backdrop of the doll box is cute. I absolutely love this. This is like S tier for me. The first one, S tier. So we're starting off on really high note. So jump to next year in 1998, and we have another Target exclusive Halloween Party Barbie and Ken set. They are dressed as pirates. Ken has an eye patch, and they've got some really rockin' costumes. Some of these listings online and stuff, I'm able to see sort of the back of the box, and they've got like really like cute, fun kids Halloween stuff to do on them. So the back of this box says, "It's a Halloween costume party in Shiver Me Timbers, and they're fantastic his and her pirate costumes. Barbie and Ken dolls are the winners of this costume parade contest. Check out Ken's doll's cool pirate ponytail. Invite your friends to join Barbie and Ken at a Halloween party at your house. Put on a costume parade. Your friends can vote for the best costumes in these categories, or come up with your own. Give the winners an award like this: most creative, scariest, fanciest, silliest." And then it has some Halloween safety tips, which I feel like we are all taught from a very young age to like check your candy for razor blades. But there's also two little like cutout things on the back. One is like a costume party invite, and the other one is best costume. They probably did that so you would like photocopy it, because photocopiers were and are still a thing. But if you didn't have one, you would just have like one invitation to give to one person, which I guess works fine for me because I only have one friend. So she's the only person I would invite to a Halloween party. But yeah, I think this is a really cute set. I like, in the context of the Barbie movie, I would love to know how Pirate Ken talks and like what they do. I would love to see like Barbie's dream pirate ship. I was trying to think of a witty, like Barbie's dream houseboat. The dream houseboat or something like that. I would just love to see what these guys are up to in Barbie Land. So next up in 1999, we have another Barbie and Kelly set. It's a Target exclusive, and they're both little cats. Barbie's in like a little fuzzy cheetah print dress. She's got little ears. And then Kelly, who has brown hair now, is a little tiger or a little cheetah or something. It's really cute. This set includes shadow puppets for you. The back of this box says, "Let's have a Halloween party. Tell Halloween stories with these shadow puppets. In a darkened room, shine a flashlight on the play pieces for a fun shadow puppet play. Ask a grown-up if you need help. Kelly loves to hear Barbie tell stories. You can make up your own. It's Halloween night. The wind is blowing. The jack-o'-lanterns are glowing in the dark. Suddenly, the girl hears a sound. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Is it a Halloween cat scampering across the path? A witch's broom tapping on the roof as she flies by? What do you think? Oh, it's just a tree branch. Nothing scary after all. Happy Halloween." Turn a room into a not-so-haunted house. Check out the front of this package for ideas. Make jack-o'-lanterns with all kinds of faces. Cut out paper bats. They can go everywhere. I love that. I love that. I have a bat garland that has been hanging up in my house all year. So overall, very, very cute set. I never had the desire to match Halloween costumes with my sister. So, like, props to Barbie for doing that, because I would never do that. So also in 1999, we started getting, like, Kelly's Little Friends releases of dolls and stuff, and her friends in their little Halloween costumes. I wanted to cover these in the video too. However, there is like 5 for each year. So we would kind of be here all day, and it was also very hard to find listings. So unfortunately, I am skipping over Kelly's Little Friends Halloween releases, and we're just sticking with Barbie. So Y2K has occurred. We are in the year 2000, and we get the Enchanted Halloween Barbie doll. This sort of witch outfit, you're gonna see this a lot. This witch thing, this is pretty much the standard. By the time you get to, like, the current year, this witch costume is done every which way. I do have to say, though, this one is probably one of the best. It's like this, like, mesh, like, top thing with, like, it's cool, and the bottom of the dress looks like flames. I literally didn't even finish that sentence because I didn't know how to finish it. But yeah, it's got, like, a flame skirt and then, like, sort of like a smoky mesh top with, like, flamey edges on the end. I don't know how to describe it. I'm not a fashion major. This is a costume you will see a lot. So, I mean, being the first one, it's one of the best. However, it's gonna get recycled a lot. Though there are no pictures of the back of the box I could find, the description on this Walmart listing is Enchanted Halloween Barbie doll. What's black and orange and absolutely enchanting all over? Barbie, of course. From the tip of her costume hat to her black as night boots, she's a Halloween dream. What a treat. Check out the orange streak in her hair. I didn't notice that in these pictures, but I guess she has an orange streak in her hair, which, I don't know, is that, like, risky for the year 2000? Is that like, oh, she's Batgirl? Is that a thing? So we're in 2001, the year I was born. So my first Halloween, we got the Target exclusive Halloween Princess. This is a really good doll. As someone who is not a doll collector, this is a good looking doll. She's got a nice little, like, poof hair going on. The dress is just, like, off the charts. Like, I love this. It looks like she's almost got, like, bat wings underneath the arms and then, like, the spider webs everywhere. It's a very good doll, very good Halloween costume. There's a very blurry picture of the back of the box, so I will read that. She weaves a web that glistens and gleams, that catches the light of the golden moonbeams. Fit for a princess with a face oh so fair, a true gift of nature for the gown she will wear. Halloween is a time full of wonder and fun. Just imagine a costume so beautifully spun. And we can see here that it's not bat wings under her arms, it's more like a spiderweb thing. It's so cool. I wish this dress was real. I wish I wore this dress to prom. I wish I wore a Halloween Barbie dress to prom. Because this is good. This is better than what I wore. So my second Halloween, also known as 2002, we got the Halloween Glow Barbie. We are once again in witch territory. She is a witch, and she comes with a glow-in-the-dark hair extension, which is pretty strong. And she's got the mesh top again. It looks like it's a 2-piece. No, it's not a 2-piece. It's a wire holding her into the box. Okay, never mind. The skirt is a fun pattern, though. The skirt is a fun little pattern. She's got a witch hat. You know, classic witch Barbie. The back of the box says, once upon a Halloween night, a brilliant shooting star flew through the darkened sky. It was the most beautiful sight with its shimmery tail glowing behind it. A pretty enchantress named Barbie caught the star and brought it to Earth. On that Halloween evening and on every Halloween night since, she wears the star with its bright streak aglow in her long, flowing hair. I read that like it was going to rhyme because the last one rhymed, but it did not rhyme, so it kind of sounded like I was doing slam poetry, so I'm sorry. At the bottom of the box, it says, wow, fun, flexible hat and bag. Wear extension in your hair too. In the year of my second Halloween, we got another doll. This one was a Target exclusive, and it's the Perfectly Halloween. And once again, she's doing a little costume repeat. She's repeating her costume a little bit again, and being a cat. You know, the same fluffy top and, like, wrist parts of the dress, but it's pink this time. It's not orange. I mean, it's fun. It's fun to be a little cat sometimes. Barbie looks absolutely perfect in her costume this year. She is wearing a long pink cheetah print dress with faux fur lining. Her look is complete with cat ears. Comparing it to the other ones we've seen so far, this is a pretty bland one. I mean, it's fun because it's a cat and I'm a big cat lover. Yeah, it just sort of falls flat. She's wearing a cheetah print dress and has ears on. Okay, girl, where are your why didn't they draw little whiskers on her face or something? Or give her little whiskers? I don't know. But anyways, this one, the execution just flopped a little bit. So then we jump ahead to 2003, and unfortunately, it is a repeat of last year. She is once again in a cheetah print two-piece with the faux fur cuffs and neck. She has a ponytail this time, which is fun to see. And it is a masquerade party themed. It comes with a mask for you to wear. Masquerade parties are always a blast, especially on Halloween. Barbie is wearing a cheetah costume lined with orange faux fur. So there's no rhyming or backstory or anything. It's just like, masquerade parties are fun. Here's what she's wearing. Which feels like a very Ken description. If you've seen the last one, it would be like Barbie is wearing like a matching like two-piece pantsuit with like a robin's egg blue shirt. And Ken's would be like, he is wearing a shirt and pants. So also in the year 2003, we got a Target exclusive Halloween doll. And this one is fun. This one is definitely the one that they put all the thought into. It is the Halloween fortune Barbie. So she's a little fortune teller. They did really good on the costume, I would have to say. It's got like a bunch of different patterns. She's got a little crystal ball. It actually says on the box that it comes with 5 good luck cards. So there were probably little tarot cards they made with it. They're on the back. So you're probably supposed to cut them out to have Barbie carry around. And it says, "What's in the future for you and Barbie? A fantastic Halloween. Have a friend close her eyes and pick a card. Don't let her see it. Make up a story about the card like this. I see smiling faces of good friends all around. You will have a day filled with happiness." So I feel like if you had this doll in 2003, you are definitely a tarot card girl in like 20 years later, because this doll's 20 years old now. So if you had this doll, you probably read your tarot cards every day, which is cool. I wish I did that. But yeah, I would have to say comparing the fortune teller doll to the masquerade Halloween party, the fortune teller one wins by a landslide. It is so much more creative than another recycled cheetah print costume. So 2004, Halloween Enchantress. This one, she's got a slightly different face. She's got a little bit more of like a Morticia-esque face. It's a little more like oh looking. I mean, it's a witch costume again. This is like what, our 5th witch costume so far. It's a little more interesting looking. She's got like sort of the black and white starry dress, this like orange sheer scarf shawl type thing, and then like the hat. She does come with what looks like to be a trick-or-treat bag and a little popcorn bag or something. And she's got a little star choker too, which is very interesting. I unfortunately cannot find a like description or anything for this doll on the listing that has like the best picture, but I imagine it is something cheesy. So also in 2004, we got the Beautiful Halloween Barbie, and I feel like this is a really good one. I don't know if this was the Target exclusive one or not, but compared to the previous doll, this one is definitely like very good. So she glows in the dark. She's got like 2 curly pieces of hair in the front. Her hair looks quite long, and she's supposed to be like a ghost, but like, I guess like a pretty ghost. But yeah, this is a very fun looking doll. She comes with a like ghost ring for you, and I wish I had the ghost ring. Wish I had a little ghost ring. But yeah, this is quite a fun release compared to just the witch doll. I'm glad that they do sort of like a witch or a cat, but then they also do a really good one the same year. I feel like that's a good balance to have. You've got something normal. You've got like a normal Halloween doll, and then you've got one that's a little more fun. Something for the girls. So we're in the year 2005, and we've got the Halloween Wishes Barbie doll. And I don't know what there is to say. It's a witch. Her outfit's a little fun though. She's got sort of like a purple robe over everything. It looks like the dress is sort of slit up the leg. She's got like crisscrossed tights, not fishnets, but like let's read the back of the box and see what it has to say. Wish for an eve with a velvety sky and a moon with a brilliant glow. Wish for stars that light up the dark and put on a shimmery show. Wish for a gown that casts a spell with a glittery, glamorous sheen. Because wishes like these always come true on this night called Halloween. So it doesn't really say anything about her outfit. It's a typical witch costume. They sort of jazzed it up a little bit instead of it having to be just like a dress and a hat. She does have a big bow and sort of like a mesh top type thing and little boots. So it's definitely a little bit more of a complex costume than the other ones, which is fun. But however, it is a doll that we've seen like 6 times now. So in 2005, and the pattern has sort of been, you get one cat or witch doll, and then you get one really good one. Unfortunately, we got another witch doll. We got Halloween Star Barbie. One thing that's different is she has pants on. She's a pants-wearing witch. She's got the star choker again, which is nice. Her top is good. I would say this is a good ensemble. It's definitely something different than we've done before. Something for the girls that aren't big dress and skirt fans to have a Halloween witch Barbie in pants. The back of the box has yet another Halloween poem. Get into the Halloween spirit with shimmer and shine, and boots with an attitude, Barbie doll is ready to step into the fright night with style, the star of any Halloween party. So not as much as a poem as I thought, and also a very vague description of her ensemble. But yeah, I would have to say so far, this probably is one of my favorite witches we've seen so far, probably just because it has pants on, so it's just mixing it up a little bit. Guys, I have great news. In case you were worried that there wasn't going to be another witch doll, the year 2006 Halloween Charm Barbie doll. She's a witch in an orange dress and like a purple robe thing and a purple hat. She does have purple hair, and she does come with a little charm for you. However, it's like I'm running out of things to say about the witch costumes. It's a witch costume doll. They're mixing it up a little bit with the orange dress, but at its core, it is the same doll we've seen a few times. And don't worry, if you're like, was that the last witch doll? It's not. We got another one that year too. The Trick or Chic Halloween doll. And she's a witch. She's a witch. She's got an orange dress with a black meshy thing and a hat and a bag. We've seen it before. I don't know why someone was like, hey, why are we putting out a witch doll with slight differences literally every single year? Why are we not mixing it up a little bit? She's got a corset though, which is different. We haven't seen that before, so I guess that's good. But yeah, and then there's not even a creative description on the back, really. On Halloween Eve, a web was spun, twirled and whirled until it was done. A thing of beauty it was made to impress, draped about the enchantress's dress. Under her hat swirled long locks of hair. What a fabulous color, always with flair. Those who saw her could hardly speak. Spellbound, a beauty, she's oh so chic. It's a witch doll. I'm looking at sort of the list of dolls with the photos, and I feel like we just have to speed run some of these, because they're all witches. 2006, Halloween Hip, but it also says Halloween Charm on the box, so I don't know who to believe. It comes with the charm. It's Barbie. She's got black pants and an orange shirt with a cat on it. I would really like that orange shirt with a cat on it. It's a witch doll. The back of the box does not even have a fun poem. It just says, boo, just from you, from blank. And then it also has it in Spanish. But then the exact same doll is in a box that says Halloween Hip, and it comes with bracelets for you. And this one has a poem on the back, so I really don't know I don't know who to believe. Can I even read this? What a meowvelous, can't read that, for Halloween, delightful. There's a glare on the box blocking half of the description, so I cannot read it. But they literally just repackaged the same doll and gave her bracelets instead of a charm. And we're like, yep, send it. 2007 Halloween Party. Take a shot every time there's a witch doll. It's a witch doll. She's got like sort of an emo look. She's got like striped shirt and leggings. A very, very short skirt. Her hussy is out. Her dussy, her doll hussy is out. She's got a little choker and a witch hat. We've seen it before, and the back is just a craft. It says decorate your party with these spooktacular pumpkins. Cut out the pumpkins. This is where this is the fucking plateau for the dolls. It is like this till 2011, so we're gonna speed run. 2008 Trick or Chic Barbie. It's a witch doll. She's got spider webs, orange hat, orange hair, back of the box, silvery webs and glittering stars. A glamoury night is brewing. And then it's a witch house. That's it. There's only one doll released in 2008 though. But then in 2009, we get the fashion spell Barbie. Take a fucking guess. It's a witch. She's pink and black this time though. She's got pink and black hair. It's another witch doll. Also in 2009, we got the Halloween Treat Barbie doll. It's another witch doll, and I feel like this costume is very similar to one we've seen before. So really not doing anything creative or different. In 2009, we got the pink Halloween Barbie doll, and it's a pink and black witch, which we've seen before. Glittering webs and a pink hat, so sweet. Cast a magical spell for this Halloween treat. We've done it before. We've been casting this spell for many years at this point. 2010, Target exclusive, pink and black witch. What does the back of the box say? There's not even a picture for it. We're just doing witches. There are no other ideas from people at Mattel. So 2011, there were 3 doll releases. There was the Halloween Party doll. Celebrate Halloween with a Barbie doll who is ready to trick or treat in her ultra fab witch costume featuring pink and black stripes and an orange skirt. She's even got an adorable classic black witch hat. I have nothing left to say on witch costumes. Halloween Treat Barbie doll. Doesn't have a witch hat though. She's dressed as a pumpkin, which is a nice little break. However, on the back, there is a maze for you to do with Witch Barbie from that year. I'm glad but it's borderline witch costume. Sure, she's dressed as a pumpkin, but I feel like this was she's a pumpkin. We've had a pumpkin one before, and it was Kelly, but still. It's not doing anything revolutionary. And I know it's just like a Halloween doll. 10 years of witches, and we get a pumpkin. And the oranges don't even match at all. And there's purple. There's no purple on pumpkins. And her trick-or-treat thing is pink. I know she's Barbie, but I just want to know why they couldn't have mixed it up a little bit and done a better pumpkin costume. They really could have pulled it off better. So after 10 years of witch dolls, the copy and paste fucking ensembles, we finally get a witch doll that is good. That is good, and there was thought put into it, and it is well executed. It is the 2011 Halloween Haunt Barbie. No trick here. Halloween Haunt Barbie doll is a treat to behold. The perfect hostess, she's dressed for the occasion in a festive outfit holiday of orange, appropriately adorned with black cats and stars. She adds a wide waist-cinching belt with a gold buckle, a black and gold choker, and basic black pumps accented with orange pom-poms. Her black witch hat sits atop her short auburn hair, and her vintage face sculpt features a delightfully dark plum lips. So yeah, they did a vintage Barbie face, and she's got a very good outfit. This is a very, very good doll. Once again, I have no knowledge of what constitutes a good doll or not, because I'm not a Barbie collector. But I would have to say visually, this is very good. This is a very good mix-up of the witch thing that they have been doing for 10 years. I'm very happy. This is a doll that I would buy. I would buy this. I wish I bought it in 2011. Why was 10-year-old me not at fucking Walmart buying this? It's really good, and I'm so glad that they mixed up their formula a little bit. However, I think it stops here. 2011 Halloween Haunt Barbie doll. Take a guess at what it is. It's a witch. It's a witch. Pink and black dress. She's just here. There's nothing special about her. We've seen this a million times before. And then we get the Halloween Star Barbie doll, which is a Target exclusive, and she's a cat. She has whiskers this time, but we've had a cat costume before, and there's not even a fun poem on the back. It's just a spot the difference. It's just a cat costume. It's just and she has whiskers and cat ears. She has a little bit of faux fur around her neck. But other than that, it's nothing special. So 2013, Bewitched and Bejeweled. Take a fucking guess. It's a witch doll. It's a witch doll. I have nothing left to say. It's a witch doll. She has a purple streak in her hair. That's it. 2013, Sweetheart Halloween Target exclusive. This is weak. She's wearing an emo kid shirt. She's wearing a black shirt with a skeleton and a heart on it and a pink skirt. This is not Sweetheart Halloween doll. This is Barbie goes to see Phoebe Bridgers. Maybe. That might have been a stretch, because that was just with the skeleton top or whatever. She's got black streaks in her blonde hair. This isn't a costume. This is just goth. Or not even goth. This is like TikTok emo kids. TikTok alt kids. This is 2020. This is a 2020 outfit. So this is F tier. This is fucking F tier. 2014 Halloween Barbie doll. Witch. It's a witch. Pink hair. That's it. That's it. What does the back of the box say? The back of the box is a fucking maze. So I just feel like they really dropped the ball for the Halloween girls. And you know, maybe they just needed me to buy some when I was little to like save the franchising or whatever for these Halloween dolls. Maybe they just needed one more person to be buying these dolls. Maybe I have to go back in time and buy them all. 2014 Target exclusive Halloween Barbie. This isn't even a costume. This is what your teacher wears on Halloween. Well, it's not really school appropriate, but like your mom goes to Walmart like October 30th and just grabs the most like basic like vampire woman costume, which is just like this black and pink thing. This is not good. This is not good. She has a little bat purse though, which is cute. But other than that, this is a very, very plain thing. But we do bring back the poem on the back, which is apparently very vital. An October night, the moon is high. Did you see a bat fly by? A jack-o'-lantern all aglow. The sky is purple and we're ready to go. It's that special night, so wherever you are, let's trick or treat under yellow stars. 2015 Moonlight Halloween Barbie. It's a cat. Barely. It's barely a cat. She's got cat ears on, and that's it. And then just a Halloween dress. She's in a cat dress and wearing cat ears, and that's it. There's nothing special about this 2015 release. It comes in purple and orange though, so you did have a little bit of a choice. In terms of these Halloween exclusive Barbie dolls, there's not another one till 2019, and whoop-de-fucking-do, it's a witch. It is the witch costume we've seen 100 times already. It's a witch doll. And the back, no poem, find 5 spiders hidden in the room. They were like, fuck, we should put out a Halloween exclusive doll. Witch. Let's do a witch. Let's really boost our sales by doing something we've never done before. A witch. You've done it like 100 times at this point. I'm getting really fired up over this. However, the saving grace, in 2019, they also put a Day of the Dead doll out. And it is so good. It is such a good doll. The dress is amazing. They did a really good job on like the face paint and stuff. This is going for like $600 on eBay. So obviously these got bought up very fast. It's a really good doll. There was no dolls for 3 years, from 2015 to 2019. However, Barbie did do a little collection called Haunted Beauty where they did 4 dolls. So first up, they did Haunted Barbie Ghost Barbie doll. Haunted Beauty Ghost Barbie doll, which is, I guess, somewhat derivative of the Beautiful Halloween doll they did. But anyways, this she's slaying. She's yassified. She's a yassified Haunted Beauty Ghost doll. An ancient mansion sits beneath ink-black skies. Midnight winds whisper through deserted rooms. Softly, the sound of clanging chains and supernatural murmurs rises and grows. From the darkness, an apparition appears, sheer and barely visible. Frightfully beautiful, she lives between the earthly life and an unknown world beyond. You are indeed fortunate that this sublime spirit has revealed herself to you. Haunted Beauty Ghost Barbie wears an ethereal off-white gown featuring fitted bodice, bell sleeves, and a full skirt with a tattered hem. A silvery, earthy chain wraps around her body. Her long, pale, platinum hair and dramatic face paint take her far beyond the paranormal to extraordinary. This is a very good release. I'm so glad they did this. I feel like maybe they were putting all the time and money into these dolls and that's why they just did witches over and over. Next up in the collection, we got the Haunted Beauty Mistress of the Manor doll. Carrying her candelabra and manor keys, Haunted Beauty Mistress of the Manor Barbie greets guests wearing a plum jacket featuring a dramatic bustle and long sweeping skirt. A white swath of white runs through her black hair, which is pulled back into a bun. Earrings, a cameo brooch, and Victorian-style boots are her elegant accessories, along with her Life in the Scream House book. Life in the Scream House is going to be the name of my biography. Just kidding. There's never going to be a biography about me. So next up, we've got the Haunted Beauty Vampire Barbie doll. The Haunted Beauty Vampire Barbie doll wears a red charmeuse and black chiffon gown. Elaborate jeweled accents are featured at the neck, highlighted by red and gold trim on the empire waist. Her gothic-inspired red shantung coat with a face-framing collar and full sleeves adds a dramatic touch. Her raven hair, pale skin, crimson lips, and delicate white fangs will leave you utterly enchanted. This is good. This is very similar to the Dracula Monster High doll that they did. Probably not around this was like, that was way after this. This was like 2015. That doll was like 2 years ago. But yeah, it's cool. She's got the long spinny hairs in the front. It's very good. And then probably my favorite of the four is the Haunted Beauty Zombie Bride Barbie doll. It's very Corpse Bride. Fourth in the terrifying Haunted Beauty collection, Zombie Bride heads for the altar to begin her happily ever after life. Her gray and off-white satin gown features a lace overskirt and sleeves, with a delicate braid trim dividing the neckline and sleeves. The necklace with faux pearl drop embellishes her throat, and her veil flows from an eerie flower tiara. She's very spooky, and I'm really happy that they did these very sort of fancy, almost, dolls, because the sort of Barbie exclusive Halloween dolls are they're very kiddish. They're not as complex as these. They're very basic. So it was nice for them to do that, so that there was some sort of break in the witch pattern. So I'm not sure if this sort of constitutes as horror, because this is one of those movies where people watch it and it's got supernatural elements, so it's sort of like a horror subgenre thing. It's sort of like Beetlejuice, how like horror fans are really into Beetlejuice, but Beetlejuice isn't a horror movie, but it falls into that realm sort of. So when the Twilight movies were coming out, Barbie did a whole whack of Twilight dolls. I'm not going to go through them all by one, but I'm going to say they are very good. I had a few of these when I was a kid. I think I had Bella and Edward and Victoria and Jacob. I think those were the four I had. I think I got them for Christmas. But they really did the whole Cullen family, which is cool. So for all you Twilight girlies out there, if you ever come across one of these, good for you. They're pretty expensive on this Walmart listing though. Yeah, I just wanted to mention, I feel like they deserved to be mentioned. I don't know. See, I asked my best friend if she sort of constitutes Twilight as Halloween movies, and she said they're more springtime movies. So I'm not really sure, but I figured since there's some supernatural elements we're talking about in here, vampires and werewolves should be thrown into the mix. So, Twilight Barbies, they're out there. This is just sort of a one-off thing and something that actually someone commented. The new Haunted Mansion movie is coming out, but they did a doll for the bride from the Haunted Mansion movie. I've never even seen the original, so I don't know what it is. Is this the person that Jamie Lee Curtis plays? I'm not sure. But anyways, they did a doll of her. It's cool looking. She's got an axe, which is a nice contrast to like her white and blue outfit and stuff. She's holding a candle too, so probably not a doll that you would play with, more of just like a collector's item. Oh, and she's got a stab wound above her heart, I think, which is very contrasting and matches with the axe, I guess. But yeah, that's out there if you're into Haunted Mansion stuff. So I know in the last movie there was a very much lack of Bratz content, because Bratz didn't have any horror exclusive stuff except for like those 2 TikToks they did. But doing some research for this video, I did find that Bratz did a costume party line, which I guess sort of constitutes as Halloween, because you typically only really have costume parties around Halloween and stuff. Let's take a look at these. I'm on the Bratz wiki, so I feel like I'm at the heart of the source. So we start out with Leela, who I'm not familiar with, and she's dressed as a witch, and it is very similar to the Barbie witch costume. So nothing really to say about that. We've got Yasmin, who is dressed as an angel. I am familiar with Yasmin. Yasmin was my favorite of the Bratz in the brief time where I owned Bratz dolls, because my mom didn't like them. She didn't like the message that they portrayed, because I think she called them skanky, which is like they're dolls for children, but they just dressed very modern. But yeah, she's dressed as an angel. I think, isn't her nickname that they call her Angel? Anyways, it's a very basic angel costume. Then we've got Ashley, who I'm also not familiar with, and she is dressed as the devil. However, they did not give her devil horns. So, like, what is the point? What is the... If you're wearing a devil costume, but you don't have the horns, you're just wearing a red dress and you have a pitchfork. Like, you need the horns. And they could... It's not like the horns are, like, really ugly or anything. They're literally just, like, that. So I feel like they could have pulled them off somehow. So that was the first edition of costume dolls. These came out in 2006. So the second edition, this was 2007. The description for this line is dazzling disguise. Even classic costumes are cooler with a funky fashion twist. We've got Chloe dressed as a fairy. I'm familiar with Chloe. The brats I know are Chloe, Sasha, Yasmin, and Jade. So those are the ones I know. So that's my only frame of reference. But yeah, she's dressed as a fairy. It's a cute little costume. I do remember the Bratz animated fairy movie. That was very insane. That was a very crazy movie. But yeah, she's dressed as a fairy and stuff. She's got like a wand thing, I guess, that's like easy for you to play with or whatever. It's not like super small or anything. Maybe it's like a big staff or whatever for her. I'm not sure. And then we get Jade dressed as a cat. Now this is a better cat costume than Barbie did. It's a full suit with the fur. She is kind of serving my cats, Calvin and Brett. But yeah, I would have to say this is a very well executed cat costume. And then we've got Yasmin, who is dressed as a bumblebee. It's a very typical bumblebee Halloween costume. You've just got stripes and wings and antenna. It's not doing anything revolutionary, but it's also not as bad as the Barbie witches. So yeah, that's it. I guess Sasha was sick and missed the Halloween party or something because she is not in this collection. Then we move on to 2008 and we get another costume party release thing. Megan, who I don't know, she's dressed as a witch. It's gold and she comes with a little cat. So very similar to the Barbie Halloween costumes, unfortunately. Not really doing anything. And then we've got Yasmin, who is dressed as a pretty pirate. It's a typical pirate costume. They weren't doing anything revolutionary with these dolls. I don't know why I expected them to be doing more. But yeah, it's a pirate costume. And then Chloe is party princess, but is also very much serving like Marie Antoinette, which is good because that movie's really good and created an icon. Well, not created an icon, she already existed, but it was Marie Antoinette for the girls. They did well. It's different. Barbie did like a Halloween princess, but I feel like this is like a different perspective on it. This is more like what Halloween costumes actually looked like in like 2008. Like, I've seen this costume in real life somewhere. And then it also shows on here that there was an unreleased Sasha doll who is wearing the witch costume that Megan is wearing. So once again, Sasha was just not invited to Halloween this year, I guess. And then finally, in 2009, they had another lineup, but it says here that it was canceled for unknown reasons. So we had Fiona dressed as like a sailor, very low quality pictures. Megan dressed as maybe like a cowboy saloon girl lady? What are they called? We've got Jade as some sort of like Queen of Hearts thing. That's it. These were unreleased, so it never actually happened. It also shows here that there was a costume party collection for the Bratz babies and Bratz kids, but since I did not show off all the little Kelly dolls from the Barbie collection, I will be skipping the Bratz kids and babies. Now, I wanted to sort of expand outside of like the Monster High Barbie Bratz, like big doll collections, and my best friend was a big Winx Club fan, so I decided to look if Winx Club had done anything. And they did do a line called Hallowinx Monster Mission. So it's not really like a Halloween collection. It is just like goth versions of the Winx dolls. So I don't even really know if this counts because they have a skull purse and they're like Halloween colors, I guess. So once again, it's like one of those things where I don't know if it actually counts. But that's sort of where the trail ends in terms of like supernatural Halloween exclusive dolls that I could find in my research for this video. It's a lot of dolls. It's a lot of dolls if you think about it. So once again, I think Barbie wins in this scenario. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. This was a lot of looking into dolls. I didn't really rank them. I mean, you can sort of tell by the way I talk about them how I rank them and sort of how I feel about them. Yeah, this was really fun to do. I would love to do more of these. For anyone new watching, I am not a doll channel. I am not a collector of dolls. I am just doing these to look into dolls about my favorite holiday, and also to capitalize on the popularity of the Barbie movie, which was a masterpiece, by the way. That was so good. That was so good. I'm going to talk about that in another video, probably. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite doll that I showed was down in the comments, or if there's any dolls I missed, and maybe we'll get part 3 or something. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, let me know what your favorite doll was, and I will see you in the next video.